Alright dudes, so from the last one that we left off on, obviously I put the front end, well, the C4 suspension inside of the car, well, technically on the table, and then kind of got some tubes attached for that. There's still going to be a lot more done to the car as far as that goes, on the front end anyways. For the past, I believe, 2 weeks now, I've been waiting for material, so the car is kind of at a standstill. But again, we're always going kind of back in time anyways, but I figured I'd give you that update just so that you know why progress hasn't been made.
Listen, you son of a bitch!
Oh, hell no! Material should be here within a few days. I have everything back ordered. They already know to deliver it as soon as they get it in, so that's good on their part. Once I get a call, then it's literally go time on everything.
That's it. It's go time.
I think I got 6 tubes and then 2 tubes of 1 inch. So all the 1 inch stuff I believe is going to attach all my fenders, sort of the front end. What else? Some stuff in the back. It's all 1/8 inch wall. So we should be good there. But in this one, we're just going to kind of go through and step away from the front of the car, and we're going to go to the middle of the car again, because we're going to make the door bars. So we're going to make everything in there. We're going to do it for each door, and then just kind of, you know, mirror everything. So the toughest part of this obviously is getting the idea for the first door and then making it symmetrical on both sides. So this took a little bit to do, I won't lie. I always take my time and everything and make sure everything's just as level as it needs to be and mirrored exactly the same. So a lot of thought went into it. Again, the door bars look kind of high, but they're not really that high. They're kind of low. If I had a seat in there, you would see that they're pretty low. So, but I also wanted it to kind of flow with everything. So from the back to the front to the front to the back, just it all needed to like be nice and flow with the rest of the tube chassis. And you'll see that here, that it took a little bit of time, but we got it all done. So anyways, door bar time. Let's freaking do it, and I'll be back in a bit. Woo!
Calvin, why do you keep calling me Calvin? That is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
Alright, so like I said, took a bit of time to do, got every single door the same as it needs to be. So the two front doors obviously have their design going from the kind of like A-pillar tube, so it all kind of like structurally ties it together. And then of course I got my little like bars in between. I plan to still run some plates in between as well, just to kind of give it a bit more character and then just more stiffness, I guess you could say. Same with the backs. I would love to do some sort of plating in between those tubes that are kind of slanted like this, like that. So obviously we'll see what I can come up with, but I want to do that later on once everything's welded. Everything is still kind of like tacked in place. This way I know where everything needs to go, and then eventually I'll take everything out and then clean everything up, put it back together, weld it up, and it should be good. But the door bars look sick. Honestly, it looks even more race car than it has ever been in its life. I hope you guys like them. I know it took a bit to make this episode, but I've been super busy with some other stuff, so my apologies. I'm sorry, Mama. But I will try and keep you guys updated with everything. Like I said, material's coming soon, so should have a lot more done on the chassis, and then hopefully potentially get a bit more work done to some other clients' stuff, and then I can put the suspension in the car so that I can get everything dialed there and make sure everything's good, and potentially put this thing on the ground to finally get it off this table. So obviously I think I'll still need to put a steering column in, so obviously I can steer it, and then check a few more measurements on the front end just to make sure everything's good where it needs to be, and then I can, like I said, weld everything in, weld everything up, clean everything up, clear coat everything, and then freaking get this thing on the ground and potentially start putting trying to get the 2JZ in, and then, you know, wide body stuff too. So I'm more excited for, I mean, obviously I want to see where the engine sits, but I really want to see what the wide body looks like in person. Anyways, that was this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked the door bars too. I know I said that before. Deja vu, right? But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. But for now, peace, love, and chicken grease.